Dear soul, the angels are bringing me a message that's truly profound, one that gets right to the heart of a connection you might already feel, deep down, but haven't quite figured out yet. There's a powerful bond between you and this younger person, a soul tie that goes against what the world usually expects, and the heavens are keen to bring it out into the open. This person, who's been on your mind and in your energy, is holding on to a truth that's become a massive weight on his heart, something he just can't keep hidden any longer. He's been battling a torrent of feelings, fighting against his own soul's call for you, for a closeness that goes way beyond any logical explanation society or the world might throw at him. The angels are showing me that from the get-go he felt something different when he was with you, a sense of peace, admiration, a lightness he'd never felt with anyone else. And even though his head tried to rationalize this pull for a while, looking for worldly reasons or social norms to justify keeping his distance, his heart always knew the real deal. He found himself watching you, noticing little things no one else did, admiring your wisdom, your resilience, that unique spark that shines from your core. That deep admiration started to turn into something even stronger, a feeling he tried to keep under wraps, but which is now bursting out of his soul, uncontrollable and overwhelming. This bloke, dear bright soul, has been carrying a load of doubts and hesitations, mainly because of outside expectations. The age gap, which for many might be a roadblock, has become a big thing for him to think about. He questions himself, he analyzes, he's searching for answers to a feeling that challenges everything he thought he knew about relationships. But the angels want you to know that this inner restlessness isn't a sign of weakness. It's actually a search for what's real. He's in the process of breaking down limiting beliefs, of accepting a truth his heart has already shouted out, but his mind is still struggling to fully grasp. The angels are showing me that this younger person feels a pull that goes beyond the physical. It's an attraction to your intelligence, your maturity, your experienced and kind soul. He feels safe with you, finding an anchor, a safe harbor in you that he never knew he needed. And this feeling of safety and belonging scares him and draws him in all at once. He's scared of how intense these feelings are, scared of what others might think, scared of his own vulnerability in allowing himself to love in such an unexpected way. But the truth is, the more he tries to run, the stronger the connection gets. The more you're there in his thoughts, his dreams, his everyday. This person, dear soul, has been dreaming about you. Vivid, clear dreams that show just how much he wants to connect, to open up, to share the truth he's been holding on to. He wakes up feeling your presence, hearing the echo of your voice, seeing the image of your smile, and these dreams make him restless, making him question his own resistance even more. He knows he can't ignore these signs any longer, because they're coming from a place much deeper than his conscious mind. They're messages from the universe, from the angels pushing him to get in line with his heart's truth. He's been trying to distract himself, looking for escapes in other activities, other company, but nothing fills the void your absence creates. He feels incomplete, like an essential part of his soul is missing. And that realization, dear soul, is pushing him to the edge of his ability to hide it. The mask he's been wearing to hide his feelings is cracking, and soon enough, it'll fall off completely. He's reaching a saturation point where the need to express what he feels will become bigger than any fear or apprehension. The angels are showing me he's wrestling internally with how and when to come clean. He's rehearsing conversations in his head, imagining your reactions, weighing up the consequences. And amidst all this turmoil, one truth stands out. He loves you, and that love is genuine and pure. No matter what differences society keeps harping on about, he feels that with you he's more himself, freer, more whole. And that's the truth he can't keep quiet about any longer. Get your heart ready, dear soul, for what's about to be shown, because the angels are working flat out to bring this connection to its full potential. What I'm about to tell you next could change everything. Before we go on with the message, type this mantra in the comments. I am worthy of love and respect. And true love always finds its way. Now back to the message. Dear soul, the whirlwind of feelings this younger person is holding onto in his heart is hitting a critical point, a threshold where the truth just won't stay hidden anymore. The angels are showing me he's been having days of overwhelming emotional intensity, where every time he tries to quieten what he feels, the call for you gets even stronger, more urgent. He feels like he's at a crossroads, caught between a burning desire to get closer and a deep fear of his own vulnerability. and the reactions this disclosure might spark. But the heavens are lining up all the energies, so he'll have no choice but to give in to this truth that lives in his heart. He tried really hard, dear bright soul, to convince himself these feelings were just passing, or that they could be kept in check. He looked for logical reasons to justify the distance, to put up emotional barriers, to protect himself from something he saw as massive and, because of that, maybe a bit scary. He thought about his age, the difference in your life experiences, and maybe even the potential criticism or judging looks that might come from his social circle. All of that acted like a brake, an anchor that stopped him from sailing freely through the seas of his own heart. But the angels are making it clear that anchor is being let go, because the ocean of emotions he feels for you is far vaster and more powerful than any earthly limitation. This person has been spending sleepless nights, mulling over thoughts, reliving moments with you that have become precious to him. Every exchanged glance, every word spoken, every caring gesture from you, no matter how subtle, is etched into his memory and soul. He misses you in a way that's so palpable, it's almost physical. It's not just the absence of your presence, but the lack of your energy, your wisdom, your light, which has become a guiding force for him. He realizes you've woken something up in him he didn't even know existed, a capacity to love and to give himself over that he'd never explored with such depth. And that discovery both terrifies and frees him at the same time. The angels are showing me he's grappling with his pride, with the image he's built of himself. He might have had superficial relationships in the past, or believed that love should follow a set script. But you, dear soul, came along to bust all that wide open. You showed him that love has no age, no form, no script. It's simply a pure feeling that brings souls together, and that's what he feels for you. This truth, while freeing, demands a courage from him that he's still working on, the courage to be himself, to shed prejudices, and to commit to a connection that's unique and sacred. The universe, with the angels' help, is lining up events and synchronicities to push him to make a move. Maybe he heard a tune that made him think of you, read something that really hit home for him, or met people who in some way got him thinking about this connection. These are clear signs, lovely soul, that the quiet period is drawing to a close. He's getting an inner nudge that's become impossible to ignore, a feeling that's calling your name and pushing him to act. He can't find peace by running away anymore, because your presence, even from afar, has become a guiding light in his life, something he can't avoid. He's constantly wondering how you'd react if he opened up. He daydreams about the moment he tells you everything, finding just the right words to show you how much he feels. And in all those daydreams, there's a deep hope that you'll get it, that you'll see how genuine his feelings are, and that you'll accept him with the same love and warmth he has for you. He's scared of being knocked back, sure, but the fear of living without saying what's true, without exploring this bond, is much bigger. He's on the verge of spilling the beans, of taking a step that'll change his life, and maybe yours too. There's something even deeper the angels want you to know, dear heart. He doesn't just miss you. He feels an almost vital need to be around you, to soak up your energy, to learn from your experience. He sees you not just as someone he cares deeply for, but also as a mentor, a guide, someone who inspires him to be a better version of himself. And that's the truth he can't keep hidden anymore, because it's part of who he is, part of who he's becoming with you by his side. The angel's next message will shed even more light on this bond. Now, before we go on with this message, type 888 in the comments to claim the abundance of love and new opportunities lining up for you. And if this message really hit home for you, if it touched your soul in a special way, please consider chipping in a donation using the thanks button. Your kind and thoughtful support helps us keep bringing these inspiring and uplifting messages to everyone. Right, back to the message. Dear heart, the angels are still pulling back the curtains on the truth in this younger person's heart, and what they're showing me is that the universe's signs have become so clear and undeniable that he can't ignore them anymore. There's a cosmic dance happening, a string of coincidences and synchronicities that are pushing him to the edge of a big disclosure. He's been noticing these signs, even if unconsciously at first, but now they've become so obvious it's impossible to miss them. He's being guided by the greater power of love and truth to express what he feels. The angels are showing me he's been seeing you everywhere, not just in his thoughts or dreams, but in little everyday things. Maybe he heard your name in a random chat, spotted something in a shop window that reminded him of you, or even stumbled upon old photos or mementos that brought you straight to mind. He has this feeling you're always around, that your energy is with him, and this awareness leaves him both restless and amazed. He wonders if these are just quirks of chance, or if there's a bigger reason behind it all. And the answer, dear heart, is that they're calls from the universe, angelic guides leading him to you. This person has been having even more intense and telling dreams. In his dreams, you appear clearly, talking to him, touching him, or simply giving him a sense of peace and belonging. He wakes up with a racing heart, feeling like he was truly by your side. And this experience fills him with a mix of joy and an even deeper longing. He's questioning what these dreams mean, and the angels want you to know they're direct messages from his soul, urging the truth he feels to eventually come out. These dreams are so real they make him doubt reality itself, because what he feels for you goes beyond any physical barrier. He's at a point where denial is no longer an option. His attempts to hide what he feels, to move on, to distract himself, have all failed miserably. No one else, no other experience has managed to erase the mark you've left on his soul, because the bond between you two is unique and irreplaceable. He realizes now that what he felt was more than just attraction, more than affection. It was and is love, a love he can no longer keep bottled up inside. And this realization is pushing him towards a level of courage he never thought he had. The angels are showing me he's looking for ways to get closer, to find the right words to express the depth of his feelings. He might be checking your social media, looking for a sign, an opening to start a conversation. He might be asking mutual mates about you, trying to figure out how you're doing, if you still think of him. All this is part of a preparation process, a warm-up for the big moment when he eventually decides to open up completely. He's, dear heart, gathering all his courage, because he knows this disclosure could change the course of his life. This person feels like time is running out, that every day that goes by without expressing what he feels is a day of regret and a missed chance. He has a quiet fear that you might move on, that he might miss his shot at being with you. And this fear, paradoxically, is becoming a catalyst, a force pushing him to act. He doesn't want to live with doubt, with uncertainty anymore. He wants to know, once and for all, if there's still a path for you two, if the love he feels can be returned and lived to its fullest. The angels want you to know that this truth he carries is pure and genuine, free from any trickery or hidden agenda. It's a love that sprouted from his soul, grew in his heart, and is now looking for your light to emerge. He sees in you the woman he admires, respects, inspires him, and makes him feel whole. And that vision, dear heart, is what's driving him to break down all barriers, face all fears, and ignore all social norms to eventually declare himself. The time is coming. He can't keep this truth from you any longer. Before we go on with the message, if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, now's a good time to do it. It helps us keep creating meaningful content for you. Right back to the message, the angels are sending you a special sign. Your lucky number for today is 7. Type in the comments, "I receive the angel's energy. My lucky number is 7 and I'm blessed. I send love and protection to the person I like and love very much." If this message touched your heart, show your support with a thanks and help spread this uplifting message to others who need it. Dear heart, the internal pressure this younger person has been dealing with has hit a new level, and the angels are showing me he's at a turning point where the truth he's been hiding can't be kept down any longer. It's like a dam is about to burst, and the waters of his deepest feelings are ready to flood the surface of his life. He's absolutely knackered from fighting himself, knackered from hiding, and now, more than ever, he's longing for a release that only honesty can bring. He wants to tell you the truth his heart is crying out for, and the universe is clearing the way for it to happen. The angels are showing me he's been checking out every little thing you do, looking for a sign, a quiet nod to come closer. He watches how you carry yourself, how you deal with the world. Every move, every word, every look from you becomes a clue for him, a thread he's trying to follow to figure out what's going on in your heart. He's got a deep fear of not being accepted, worried the age gap might be a massive hurdle for you. But at the same time, he can't ignore the strong pull and respect he feels, a bond that goes beyond any earthly reason and pushes him to take a punt. He's going through a bit of a shake-up with his own values and beliefs. What used to seem important, like what others thought or social expectations, is now taking a back seat to how much he feels for you. The angels are letting me know he's letting go of old ways of thinking, realizing that real love doesn't fit into neat little boxes or labels. It just grows where souls connect. This inner change is tough, yeah, but it's also incredibly freeing. He's learning to trust his own gut, to value his feelings over anyone else's opinion. The angels want you to know he feels a really deep connection to your wisdom and maturity. He looks up to how you handle life, how you tackle challenges, and he sees a strength and calmness in you that he's chasing for himself. That admiration has turned into a genuine longing to be close, to learn from you, to share his life. He gets that being with you makes him a better person, more aware, more whole. And that's one of the big truths he's been keeping under wraps. Just how much your presence lifts him up and changes him. He's been feeling your energy really strongly, almost like you're reading his mind. And in a way, you are. The bond between you two is so powerful it goes beyond physical limits. The angels are showing me he gets sudden shivers, a warm feeling in his chest, an irresistible urge to reach out to you, and he links those feelings directly to your energetic presence. He knows he can't run from these signs anymore, as they're the unfolding of a connection woven on a spiritual level, now looking to become real in the physical world. The fear of being misunderstood, of not being able to properly put his deep feelings into words, still plays on his mind. He's worried about how you'll take this truth, if you'll get the pureness of his heart. He's scared that by opening up, he might somehow hurt you or make you uncomfortable. But the angels are working to ease those fears, to guide him to find the right words, the perfect time for this disclosure. He's been going over what he'll say in his head, trying to work out the best way to get across how intensely and genuinely he feels. Dear soul, the angels are asking you to get your heart ready, to welcome this truth with love and kindness. He's about to break free from the chains of fear and pride, to shed his insecurities and hand over what he's been holding onto so carefully. This disclosure isn't just about a feeling, it's about the guts to be authentic, to live a truth that challenges the world. Embrace the idea that love can pop up in the most unexpected ways and at the most surprising times. And this message is an invitation for you to think about the power of forgiveness. In the comments, jot down a list of people, including yourself, you'd like to forgive. Picture each one, send them love and say, I forgive you and set you free, may peace be with you. Feel the lightness and freedom that forgiveness brings. Do this every day to boost your inner peace and let go of anxiety. Dear soul, the moment this younger person has been putting off with so much worry is now becoming a real thing. The angels are letting me know that the truth he's been holding back can't be kept in any longer. And the power of this feeling is pushing him towards a disclosure that could change both your lives. He's on the edge of a breaking point, where the need to say what he feels outweighs any fear, any hesitation, any social norms that used to hold him back. The universe is lining up the details for this meeting, this chat, to happen very soon. The angels are showing me he's been feeling more and more weighed down by your absence in his life. It's not just a missing piece, but a deep emptiness that nothing else seems to fill. He's cottoned on that your presence is crucial, that your energy is a balm for his soul, and your wisdom a light on his path. This realization has become a catalyst, a force that's pushing him out of his comfort zone. He just can't find full joy or true peace without you around anymore, and that's a truth he can't brush aside. He's going through a real internal struggle, a battle between his head and his heart. On one side, his head tries to set boundaries, bringing up the age difference, potential difficulties, outside opinions. On the other, his emotions, pure and overwhelming, are screaming your name, demanding he listen to his heart's voice. The angels want you to know this battle is being won by emotion, by the love he feels, by the connection he sees as far bigger than any earthly hurdle. He's learning to trust his own feelings, to value what's true and genuine. No matter how things look on the surface, this person, dear soul, has been dreaming of a future with you. These aren't just fleeting daydreams, but clear visions of a shared life, moments of closeness, of a love that grows and gets stronger over time. He pictures himself walking beside you, sharing his lessons, his joys, his challenges. These dreams fill him with hope and a deep longing for this reality to come true. The angels are letting me know these dreams are his soul's projections, calling for a union, for a bigger purpose he senses exists between you two. He's been feeling your energy more and more intensely, like you're sending him signals, a quiet call for him to come closer. And he's answering that call. The angels are showing me he's getting his words ready, digging deep for the last bit of courage for this long-awaited chat. He knows this disclosure could be a game changer, that it could shift the whole vibe of everything you've experienced and what you still might. And even though fear's still hanging around, it's being outweighed by the need to be honest, to drop any masks, and to open his heart completely to you. He's worried about how you'll take this truth. He's scared you might be hurt that he took so long to open up, or that you might have moved on. But the angels are asking you to understand that this delay wasn't because he didn't feel anything, but because of a process of growing up, of getting over his own fears and insecurities. He needed time to get his head around how deeply he feels, to fully accept himself, and to find the guts to face the world for this love. And now, he's ready. Dear soul, the angels want you to know this younger person is about to do the bravest thing he's ever done in his life. He's getting ready to give you his heart, to lay bare the truth he's kept hidden for so long. He can't hide this love, this admiration, this deep bond he feels for you anymore. Get set for a really emotional moment, for a chat that could reshape the whole story of your lives. Grab the chance for a love that stands the test of time and breaks all the usual rules, a love that comes straight from the heart and just has to be fully expressed. Chuck this video onto 2 loved ones who could do with a bit of this message of hope and belief. Let's get together and build a wave of love and looking out for each other. Leave a comment with a quick prayer for your guardian angel. Dear soul, the truth this younger person holds in their heart is reaching a boiling point. The angels are showing me they feel like they're in a constant holding pattern, where every day that goes by without saying what they feel is a massive weight. They just can't stand the silence, the distance, or the front they've been putting on to hide their huge feelings for you. This urge to open up, to connect, to give in to this love, has become the main driving force in their life. The angels are showing me they've tried every which way to find the perfect time, the right words for this big talk. They've rehearsed conversations in their head, imagined scenarios, and thought about how you'd react. But the truth is, there's no such thing as a perfect moment. Just the moment for courage, and that courage is growing heaps, fueled by the deep affection and respect they have for you and the urgency their own soul is pushing. They realize every minute they hold back is a missed chance, and they don't want to live with that regret anymore. They're dealing with the nerves, that anxious feeling before a big reveal. They're feeling a mix of fear and excitement, uncertainty and hope. But the angels want you to know that behind all this commotion, there's a real purity of intention. They're not after games or mucking around. They're looking for a genuine connection, a soul sharing, a love they reckon is true and deep. They really value your maturity, your smarts, and the calm you bring, and these are the things driving them to open up. This younger person feels like time is becoming the enemy when it comes to you. They're worried that if they wait too long, you might move on, or your heart might close off to them, and that possibility scares them stiff. The angels are making it clear they can't picture a future without you anymore, without you there, without your light in their life. That's the truth they've been keeping under wraps, that you've become an essential part of their existence, a central figure in their plans and dreams. They just can't live without the hope of this love happening. They've been looking for signs everywhere they go that you feel something for them too, that there's a crack, an opening in your heart to let them in. They watch your eyes, your words, your actions, hoping to find confirmation that the love they feel is returned. The angels are showing me they're tuned into your energy, trying to pick up any vibe that points to a chance for you two. This search for a shared feeling is what's pushing them to make this big move. Dear soul, the angels are asking you to be open and ready for this truth that's heading your way. Doesn't matter what anyone else says or thinks. What counts is the truth of your hearts. This younger person is about to break down all the walls, shut out all the outside noise, and at last give you their heart, their admiration, their love. They can't hide what they feel anymore because their soul is crying out for this connection, for this union that the heavens are keen to bless. Open up to the possibility of a love that stands the test of time, goes beyond what you'd expect, and comes from the purest soul connection. This is a time for truth, courage, and being open. Let your heart lead the way, because the angels are right there with you, lighting up the path. They can't keep this truth from you any longer, and it's about to change everything. If this message hit home with you and your situation, chuck a comment below saying, "My soul is ready to love and be loved." Share your stories in the comments. If you liked this video, give us a like and subscribe to the channel for more inspiring stuff. Cheers for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one.